It's all about humanity.
What's up everyone, and welcome to another video of FC26. Yep, I know you're seeing FC25 on the screen, but obviously I can't show you the closed beta stuff, but this is what I saw in, you know, whenever I played Ultimate Team or whatever. These are the players that I thought would be very good and would be very cheap for anyone that's starting the game to start off with. And I know who you're seeing in front. I know how scary that face is. Like, what Voodoo, what are you talking about? Onana in goal, like, are you serious? For some reason he is amazing in the game. For some reason he's amazing, so just bear with me. So this is my cheap Prem players, starting 11 essentially, but you know, some of these players can be changed with what you think would be better for you, for your team, and then you can go according to that. So let's start off with Onana. When I played online seasons with him, he was broken. He was very, very good. My friend just couldn't score against him. You know, I wish you could play like that in real life. It doesn't work. But yeah, either way, he was very good. I enjoyed using him, and even last year, I remember when the games first started, he was a very good starting goalkeeper to just have that would link other players in. You know, if you've got a couple Man United team, or you're doing Man United past and present, whatever, you know, or you're doing like a Man United starting 11 or whatever, I think Onana is a very good fit for the start, and I think he'll get you by the first couple divisions. I think he'll be more than good enough for that. You know, get a little bit of goalkeeper positioning. I think he'll be perfect for that. So there's that. So let me see which way. No, cool. Okay, the next one. And now bear with me for this. So I know all you pace abusing piece of shits want fast players, fast right backs, fast this, fast that. I understand, but this guy is a beast in terms of defending. This guy, like, his pace doesn't even matter in certain instances. What I found in FC26 is most people aren't actually feeling like they are slow. It doesn't feel like they're slow. Like, Harry Kane feels fast, so Mazraoui will feel perfectly fine. If you just position a little bit better and can kind of handle, maybe sometimes some of those odd players will sometimes outpace you, it can work. But most of the time he was very solid defensively, very solid. Like, a tackle would be a very clean challenge. It wouldn't be tackle back. It would be a clean challenge, boom, you'd sweep the ball off. And then after he got the ball, his control was good, so was his passing. So it wasn't like he would lose the ball instantly. So yeah, in my opinion, I think he's a great starting right back who would just get you by the couple of starting parts where people don't really know how to play the game and use defenders properly. There's not too many playstyle pluses going around, and I think he's a very good option. But obviously, I have alternatives if you pace abusing piece of shits want different players for that right back position. So my alternatives would be Livramento. From what I saw, I think he is very good in game. I know he's going to have a little bit more pace than Mazraoui, and he still has decent weak foot, and he had all the right stats. He's got decent defending, good dribbling. I think he's got about 84 pace, 83 pace. You know, at the start, it's more than good enough. You know, come on, like 80 pace right back at the start, 83 pace right back. Perfect. Then you've got Munoz, and I think he will have, I think I saw about 87 pace on him. So I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was about 87 pace. A bit poor defending. I think his defending was like 70 or 71. But yes, of course, if you want that pace, then you can kind of sacrifice a bit of defending. It's up to you. You can choose. So with alternatives, most of these right backs and left backs are interchangeable. Like, they can play left back or right back as well, so you can have a play around, see what you feel. Maybe you play a little bit more possessive in the midfield, so you can bring that right back into the false back position and play him up there, and you'll be good in the midfield. So it's up to you. All right, the next one will be, so this is now the two center backs. I think Pau Torres yet again will be perfect. I think he's got great height. I think by the way, he's got the same well, not the same date of birth, but got the same year of birth as me, and yeah, let's just say he made a lot better decisions in life than I did. Either way, I think he'll be a very good defender. I think he's got enough pace for a starting centre back. He's got enough defending. His weak foot will probably be around the same 3-star weak foot as he's got here. Good physical, good in the air, and I think he will be the perfect starting centre back. You know, with potentially some certain links with other players because he's Spanish. So yeah, I think he'll be great. Definitely give him a try. The other alternatives are, and I don't want to show it right now. I'll show you all of them at the end, so don't worry. I'll just say the names for now. I will say I'm not going to mention the one that's partnering him, so I'll just wait for that. So the other ones will be, and bear with me with these ones: Lenny Yoro, Colwell, Danzo, and Ben White. I think all of these defenders, I think they will have very good stats. Lenny Yoro is very good. I've used him in seasons. He's very good. He's a very good player. His tackles were clean. He felt a lot faster than his pace suggested. Like, I think it was 78 pace. But he felt so agile. He felt so on it. It was good. Good in the air. He was, you know, didn't have the best strength at the moment, but his tackles were clean. So if you're into that kind of defender, perfect. Okay. So yeah, you've got that. Now his partner, who I thought was amazing. I used him and I fell in love with his defender, and I think it was the same in FC25. He was amazing in game, which is De Ligt. Now, or Matthijs De Ligt, that's how you actually say his name. Look, not much to say here. The Dutch fridge, okay? Lots of defending, lots of physicality, shit pace. But again, I'm telling you, in game, you couldn't even feel he had low pace. You couldn't feel it. He's got such a strong tackle that he would always come with the ball. It wouldn't ever be like a, oh, for fuck's sake, he's missed the ball again, or oh, he's got like 9 tackle backs. Genuinely strong, reliable, just not pacey. So if you're looking for a pacey guy, I would pick some of the other players that I've said, Lenny Euros and all that. I think if you're looking for that, but yeah. Strong, reliable, consistent, perfect De Ligt. Okay. So, next one, left back. Now, I think Estepinian, for me, would be the perfect fit in FC26 because, well, as a starting left back anyway. I think he had enough pace. I thought he had enough defending, good weak foot, and I like my left backs to attack. I don't like them to just stay back. I want them to attack and get involved. Do a little whipped pass, and I think his crossing was amazing in game. So if you want a starting left back that does the job, you know, you can do a bit of attacking, defend, pacey, go for Estepinian, not a problem. You know, yeah, his country links aren't the best, but Premier League, Brighton have some good players, so could get some nice links. The only issue obviously could be his weak foot. Doesn't have the best right foot. If you can get around that, which I don't think is a big issue with left backs, you know, I think he's a perfect right back, left back. Sorry, I think in FC26 you'd probably be able to interchange him to right back anyway if you like that. So yeah, there's that. Some of my alternatives for left backs would be Ake. He was very good in game, and so would be Livramento. Very solid left back and right backs. Ake again is more of a defensive left back. You'd not be pace abusing with him. So if you want a pace abusing left back, Estepinian's the way. Now next, CDM. Now there's so many options. There's actually so many options. It's crazy. So I'm just gonna list the ones that I would like, and then we'll go on the ones that you could also get. So, no, go past that. Go quickly. Okay, cool. Boubacar Kamara. He is a very solid all-rounding centre mid, CDM, whatever you'd like. He's perfect. He is perfect for what you need. Yeah, his weak foot isn't the best, but 3 stars more than good enough to do some short passes, a little bit of, you know, through balls. It's perfect. It's fine. You don't need anything more than that. Yes, it'd be great if he was 4-star weak foot, but you never know. It might get upgraded. I think he was 4-star in FC26, but yeah. Perfect all-rounder, good high low, 6 foot, can still win aerial battles, you know, good physical, he's got good defending, decent passing, decent dribbling, just potentially might lack a bit of pace. But I think if you position him right, if you use him right, you don't need pace. Just do a through ball to some 93 pace striker. Good, like that's all you need. That's how all you lot are gonna play anyway, so it's fine. Okay, next one is Baliba. Now, I'm a Man United fan. I don't want to admit this, but I really want this guy in our team. I really, really would love this guy in our team. I watched a couple clips after my best friend told me to you know, to basically watch him play. Very, very good player. I'd love him at United. Great in game as well. You know, agile. He was very agile. Great at moving the ball forward. Decent defending. Good physical. Good passing. It was just a pleasure to play with him. So I would think, yeah, if you want a good starting ultimate team, center mid, CDM, perfect. I don't know. Can you play cam? It's not. It's just center mid, CDM. So yeah, very, very good for that. For that whole, for that role. Doesn't have the best weak foot here, but I think he's got 3-star weak foot in the other one, so it won't be too bad. It won't be too bad. Okay, now we'll go to the right mid, which I quickly moved over. Brian Mbumo. Now, when I watched that United game, personally, I know everyone loved his performance. I fucking hated his performance. I thought he wasted so many opportunities that he could have gone, but you know, I know he's a good player. He'll settle into it. I just did not like his initial performance. I loved Cunha, so there's that. However, I think he will be a great first starting attacker, right mid. I think in game, and I think in this as well, yeah, he can play striker and right wing. So he's got two other good positions, which if you want to change to a winger formation, go for it. If you don't want him as a right wing, right mid, and you want him more central playmaking set striker, false nine, use him. He is very, very good. Great left foot. Again, doesn't have the best weak foot, but you know, if you get it to his weak foot, it was fine. When I used it, it was fine. Even his right foot, it wasn't a problem. I feel like players with 2-star weak foot as attackers are actually not that bad, because you've got that one thing they do really well, and if you can kind of play around a bit and catch them off guard, great. He's a great player, and I think he would be perfect for the starting Premier League 11. Okay. Next is Anthony Gordon. Now, he feels very fast in game. That's all I will say. He is very fast, and I know that's all you lot need. Good height, you know, quick, decent dribbling, will get the job done for you. You lot are going to pace abuse and passing anyway. Why are you talking about skills? It doesn't matter. Who cares? So, these are the two that I would probably pick. There's a lot more you can go for. You've got Mitoma. You've got Kudus, again, pace, just pace. Elanga, pace. Savinho, pretty good pace. I don't know if Savinho is going to be cheap, because obviously Man City and Brazilian, quite a good link, but you know, there's that. Then you've got Martinelli, Pedro Neto, Brennan Johnson, all of these pace. That's all you're basically looking for on those wingers. And I know you can play left, yeah, so you can alternate between them. Some of them have better weak foot, more skills. I think those would be great. In terms of your starting players. Okay, now your strikers. I keep moving them away. Okay, so again, 1997. How are these lot or almost my age? Wow, really having a midlife crisis on camera. Okay, so Gabriel Jesus. Again, I feel like I picked really low weak foot players, but every year he's just been the perfect starting striker. Great dribbling, not the best passing and stuff, not the best pace, not the best physicality, but he's a player, I would say, jack of all trades, master of none. That's what I would say. I think he is very good at creating play. I think he will be good at finishing, but he won't be excellent at anything. That's all it is. That's how I can describe Gabriel Jesus. So I think he's a really good starting striker. I've used him as a starting striker before. Very good. I think he can. Okay, he can't, but I think in FC26 he can alternate. I think to right wing potentially. So yeah, there's that. Next is Wissa. Now, when I saw some of his stats, I was like, it's a pretty good starting striker. I know this is some crazy card, but like for a starting striker, lots of strength. Good dribbling, or decent dribbling, good shot on him, decent pace, you know, someone who can just hold the ball up and hold the ball with Wissa, play it to Gabriel Jesus, good at dribbling, finish. You know, I think he is a very, very good option. And I think yeah, you can play left wing, left mid, left wing. I want to play him out wide for a bit more strength. Go for it, you know, it's 4-star week for, I would say he would be very, very good in game. So, yeah. I think let's open up the team. So here we go. My other CDM options, which I didn't say. Okay, so Edson Alvarez. In game, he was superb. Great physical, great defending, and even in this game, you can see, bro, he is basically my age. I was born in December. Wow. Okay. Either way, great defending, great physical. Not the fastest, but fast enough to get the job done. I think he'd be very, very good defender. Mats Wifa, I think that's how you say his name. Very, very good again. All-rounder midfield. 6'2", 6'2". Look, you can't go wrong. You know, good height. Everyone will be aerially very good. And I think in that game, you do need aerial battles to be won. You do need a bit of strength. Then you got, I don't even want to talk about Ugarte. What the way he played last game, crazy. But hey, we move. That's just Man United ruining players. Yeah. Either way, again, superb in game. Just does the job. You can get him in your team. He'll do the job for you for the first couple of divisions, and then you can upgrade after. He'll do his job. Who have I got in? Joe Linton. I remember last year he was expensive, so just keep in mind he might be expensive this year. So I've just put him there just in case, because he's strong, tall, decent pace, great all-rounder, great dribbling, can even kind of, yeah, left winger, you can play him as an attack. Again, Kulusevski, great option. You can play right mid, you can play cam, right wing, lots of positions, you know, good skill moves, good dribbling. What could go wrong? Paqueta, the same thing, great dribbling. If you hold, I remember I used him, if you hold the ball with him and just think of him as a playmaker, he is perfect. He is absolutely perfect. Use him as that. I mentioned Alanga, yeah, all of these. So yeah, so that's my cheap 11. You know, you could build towards this. I think this would be very good in game. This is what I saw from my FC26 experience. But you know, obviously, try them out when the game comes out, and let me know if you like this team. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care and peace.